great day for you guys. This is a special day. You know, this is one of my favorite days, besides opening, right, which is one of my favorite days. It's a great day to see all of our best customers, pass holders here. Give yourselves a big round of applause for this. You know, I really do appreciate your business. You're a big part of what we do. And how many folks went to Christmastown? All right, you guys like that? Yeah, we finished up last year really strong. Christmastown was great. I think 7 million lights and counting now. And this year, some bigger and better plans. You'll see the fun tracker coming out here soon that'll talk about all the great things we have this year. How about that? How about the new ride out there? What do you think about that? We'll talk about that in a minute. I'm real excited about that. Yeah, it's actually a cell phone tower. It's not really a ride. We had some fun with that for the last couple months, and but you know what? It generated a lot of interest. And that's exactly what we wanted. And we'll have a great food wine. How many folks have been to food wine? That's the time of year I gain weight. I can tell how our culinary guys do a great job, and I measure how good they do by how many pounds I gain. So I think last year it was about 6 or 7 pounds, and I think based on the menu that I saw and that I tested the other day, I think I'm due for 8 or 9. So have to do some more jogging and swimming right to knock it off. But we have a great summer coming up with Star Spangled Nights during the summertime, and then we have Halloween. You guys like Halloween? Yeah! Great event. And then we're back to Christmastown as well. Hey, you guys know that this year as well, we have a little bit of an anniversary, right? Yeah. So here's some. While we're kind of going through today, here's some 40th anniversary T-shirts, right? So don't hurt yourself, okay? I don't want to. I don't think there's any rocks in them, so I better go so far. Hey, we've got 3 baskets of these, so we'll throw some more up there. But I'll tell you what, it's this park is great about tradition and its history and heritage, and we're going to be celebrating all year long some of our great history and heritage. And you know, when you go back and look at some of the pictures over the last 40 years, we spent about the last year collecting pictures and putting together things that we're going to use as content, not only on our website, but throughout the park. And there's some really cool things about the last 40 years. So we're going to have some great celebrations about that, and that's going to kick off next weekend. Everybody going to be back next weekend? We put in a good weather forecast for next weekend, so we'll be in good shape. And you'll see throughout the park, you'll see marker signs that talk about the history and heritage. It talks about rides that were in certain locations that maybe aren't there anymore. It tells a little bit about the history. And so I think you'll really enjoy it. And it's very important to celebrate history and heritage, and we're going to do that here at Busch Gardens. But we're also going to have a good time in doing that. All right. There you go. Try to get some of the back.
He does have an arm.
You do have an arm. All right. Everybody excited to hear about our new attraction? Yeah! I can't hear you. Sing it. All right. Well, we have, you can probably, I'm sure you've seen it, we have Tempesto. It's going to open up here soon, and I'll tell you what, it's an action-packed ride. You start off accelerating at over 64 miles an hour. Has some straight up and down drops. And Larry Giles in a minute here is going to tell you a little bit about that ride. But I'm really, really excited. I think you guys are really going to like it. It's a fantastic ride, and everybody's going to enjoy it very much. I'll tell you what, you guys want to hear more about Tempesto? Yeah! All right, Larry's a lot more interesting to me. Larry Giles is our Vice President of Design and Engineering. Larry, Larry's been in our, there you go.
Touch me, man.
Larry's been in our business a long time. He wakes up in the middle of the night to think about how to make rides and attractions. There's nobody better than Larry at doing what he does. So let's give a big round of applause for Larry Giles.
everybody. How you doing today? Good. Hey, we'll do a t-shirt throw too, eh? So I'm here to tell you about a little about Tempesto. Does everybody want to hear about it? All right. Well, Tempesto, really it's themed after all the great Italian stunt makers in their history. Tempesto was the best daredevil of them all. We're very lucky. Tempesto actually visited Busch Gardens, and he left his greatest stunt right over in Festa, Italia. And if you go by, you can see it. And what Tempesto did is he allowed everybody to experience, that is if you dare to experience it, his greatest stunt. Now, I can go through and tell you all the stats. You know, Carl told you a few of them, 64 miles an hour, it's about 900 feet long. And you go, well, geez, it's right over there next to Apollo's Chariot. That thing's a mile long almost, and 200 feet is not that great. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a ride. Why should they get so excited about it? I can tell you this, Tempesto is probably going to be our most intense ride in the park. You're going to get in there, as soon as you walk into the station, those cars are going to be, while you're waiting to get on, you're going to probably think twice about it because those cars are going to be blowing right by you, 5 or 6 feet from you at 64 miles an hour, coming right through the station. Only time we've ever done that anywhere. You'll start off getting in the car, you'll literally strap yourself in. That's so you'll stay there. Then the first thing you get is a launch out of the station. We launch you using LSM launches, kind of a similar thing that the Navy's doing with their EMOS system. We launch you up, you go up that vertical climb, you'll do a little twist, and then you'll kind of stall. You'll stall and start falling backwards. And then you're going to run back into those double stators, and we're going to accelerate you backwards. Anybody ever experienced that? Like probably when you 16-year-olds ever put the car in reverse and forward? Well, you're going to experience that every time you ride. So now you're going backwards. And you go back up the other hill. And then you stall again. And then you come back down, you accelerate down to the bottom, you hit those double stators again, accelerate again. 64 miles an hour through the station, up a climbing, twisting climb to the top. Those in the front car, you're going to feel a lot of airtime. Because you're going to go over a nice curve. I can tell you a little physics about it, but we won't get into that. We'll be going over a nice curve, and then you'll get up and you'll be 154 feet above the ground, looking around through a perfect twist. Upside down, one of the highest inversion elements anywhere. After you do that twist, you'll go over a very sharp 90-degree curve. Right over, down. Those of you in the back car will probably be screaming a little bit. Front car probably too, because you'll be looking straight down. Through a big roll, couple twists, back through the station, and you're going to go through the station. You won't stop. Up the other side, stall out again, and then finally you would have completed Tempesto. So how many of those dare to ride Tempesto? Let me throw it over to Carl. He might have some more information on when you can try.
Well, after hearing that, Larry, I'm not sure I'm brave enough to ride it. What do you guys think? All right, you want to get this thing open? All right, how about April 25th? Are everybody going to be here?
That is 5 days after our passing.
All right.
5.
Hey, a couple other important pieces of information related to the ride. Those are for the back. Those are coming your way, right? You gotta scream if you want to get one. Come on. And I want you guys Hey, I'll tell you what, what's remarkable is my assistant Teresa folded these and they're like little burritos. They're like really... All right, hey, I want you guys to pay attention to something that may come in the mail. We're going to have a contest for pass holders because you're our best customers, right? We're going to have a contest for folks to get a chance, 500 lucky pass members, to get a chance to ride Tempesto first. So it'll be a little piece like this that says Daredevils Wanted. The daring new roller coasters coming to Busch Gardens, and our members have an exclusive chance to be among the first to ride. Because guys, I really appreciate your business. It's great to have you as customers, and so we want to show that appreciation by giving 500 folks and the guests a chance to ride. So make sure you watch for this and you enter the contest, okay? All right, how about, you guys excited about Tempesto? Come on, we good. Good. Hey, also, because we appreciate everything you do, there's two other things. One is, after Labor Day, before Halloween, we're going to have what's called a German beer feast. So all kinds of German beers. Okay, I'll write that down. And that'll be a nice little German beer festival. I think you guys will really enjoy it. The other thing is today in the Black Forest, we're having an all-you-can-eat picnic for 17 bucks. Right? So for those of you that are hungry, it's a great deal. Some of our great culinary treats that our culinary folks put together. All right? Hey, thank you guys. Appreciate y'all coming. And as one last thank you for everybody here. Gelato's on me, okay? Free gelato for everybody. Since it's above 32 degrees, I thought, well, let's get the gelato, all right? That's how you celebrate spring. So thank you. Thanks for coming out today. Thanks for making us